There's a ton of ways that MLC celebrates success and awards, not just with the attaboys that you'll get in the company email when somebody does something really great, but President's Club is a big one. For our top performers, they'll get selected to go usually somewhere international, some kind of all-inclusive spot. This year's Costa Rica. I'm lucky enough to go on that trip, but that's a really huge one. It's just internal. It's not done by any of our suppliers, just MLC recognizing someone's done a great job, and then you'll also see it reflected in your paycheck when you do well here, because a lot of the work we do is commission based.
Tequila. No, you can put that straight on. Yeah, I've been part of a lot of the celebrations at MLC, which has been wonderful. We've gone to, Joel's, our president's farm, which has been really lovely. I think we've had a lot of bourbon, which is great. We go out and we have a good time when we have good victories.
MLC is really good at celebrating success. It comes company-wide. They implemented the President's Club several years ago, which I think is fantastic. The fact that MLC will give you a celebratory trip based off of any number of fantastic achievements, whether it's quota achievement or certain certifications or just outstanding performance or being a leader. There's a lot of criteria that goes into it that you can earn your way onto these trips. I think that's amazing. Most of the managers try to do individual recognition too. So for example, I have a rep that the first time, he's been with the company a couple of years, first time he hit quota for the year, we got him a nice bottle of wine and a beautiful aerator to open up the wine. Is it a big deal? No, but it's the first time he hit quota, and that's important to recognize things like that. Sometimes somebody closes a huge deal, and there's a little extra gift card, or there's a lot of times it's alcohol, so there's a bottle of bourbon included, or something. But sometimes you have additional hey, extra days off. You've done a fantastic job. I know you have this big thing coming up. Take Friday off. Or there's a lot of little ways that you can do that. I think celebrating successes is important because it helps with morale. It lets people know that they're appreciated and know that they're recognized.
Man, we've celebrated success in a lot of different ways. A lot of the traditional things tend to be kind of on a case-by-case basis. So I've seen situations where a sales target was presented and the winner has the director of sales take them to a college football game with a guest, right? Their favorite team playing against his favorite team, and he would host the whole weekend and just have a grand time. So those are some of the rewards you'll see. You also see special, gifts and things like that where people put in the extra mile, and we find ways to show them our appreciation. But I'd say, honestly, one of the biggest ones is simply with the dollars. MLC CAD is a very generous company, and a lot of people are on a commission structure. So selling a big deal and then getting maybe a Yeti, tumbler or a sweatshirt as a thank you is nice, right? But they really come in and they say, look, you're invested in this, you own this with us, and we will share those successes with you whenever we can.
It could be anything from offering a bonus, and we also offer something called the MLC President's Club, where they will take you and a person of your choosing to go to an all-inclusive paid resort, and also announce that to the company so that the other employees within the company can share your success.
Well, MLC celebrate small and medium and big success. It can be just talking to that in the bi-weekly meeting that we have and recognize that success in front of the coworkers, or just sending a general email and recognizing even an action when a customer send an email back and say, hey, thank you for your support, you're doing a great job, this is a good example of how take care of a customer. And then immediately our general manager send an email to everybody and point that out. And they also have some bonuses for sure, but also celebrate getting together. party for holidays or just to celebrate something specific, like the summit that we have a short time ago. And then they don't only celebrate the success, but they encourage that, giving you the training and also giving you some bonuses for completing the basic training.
Celebrating success as a company, the company summit, doing things like that. President's Club. President's Club is where you take top performing employees in different departments and we'll go on a trip somewhere. On a more personal level, MLC definitely has some attractive incentive programs. So if you do what you're supposed to do and get your work done and at a certain level, you can make some money.